Well, it happens every year. You celebrate that birthday, and on that day, you might not feel any older than what you did the day before, but looking in the mirror may disagree with you. Sometimes your age has nothing to do with why you look older. You know, today we're going to be talking about Plexaderm, and I'm sure in the past 5 years you've seen Plexaderm on our show, on TV, social media. Please welcome Melinda McKenzie, who wants to show you how you can look younger in minutes. Hello, Melinda.
Hey, how are you? And you know what? I really do love talking about Plexaderm. I know we've shared this before, but I've used it every single day when they started 5 years ago. When they first told me about it, I said, there's absolutely no way that's going to work. And I'm 62 now. I'm getting older. I just had a birthday. I don't have injections or fillers. No trickery here. Really, all I do is use my Plexaderm. It's a serum. I use it under my eyes. That's my biggest issue, forehead, around the mouth. For me, it lets my face look fresher, and I think that's what it does for everyone, too, and that's why it's so much fun to share.
Well, we could stare at your face and see the results, or we could look at some of these before and afters as well. I know you got Laura, Penny, and Rose. Take it away.
Yes, and so what we're showing here are the effects that Plexaderm can have around the mouth area. That means if you have any of those fine lines or creases, you put the smallest amount, start with clean, dry skin, let it rest, and as you can see, your skin still looks like your skin, so it's exciting that you can use it in that area.
Impressive before and afters. You could really see that dramatic difference. And we've got more. Maria,
yeah.
Rita, and Samantha as well.
Yes, so these are great examples of 3 women, 3 different ages with under the eye issues. So we've talked about this before, whether you have the puffiness, the dark circles, the lines and creases. As you can see, their skin still looks like their skin. And it's important to note that we don't use models, right? We have everyday people come in and try the Plexaderm. Number 1 area that people are concerned about is under the eyes. And as you can see, these people look fresh.
I love that, especially that last one. Really a dramatic difference. And I love that you don't use models. These are real everyday people who have just used the product, and we've got more. Mona, Carol, and Don.
Yes. Now, these are great examples of all the different areas with Mona, Carol, and Don. Don uses it on his forehead. The forehead lines are a problem, too. I know in the past women have talked about maybe cutting veins to try to cover that up. I like the fact that men like to use it, too, because it works, right? No man I know is going to go out into the world using a product if he thinks someone's going to call him out for it. And it's exciting to see, again, because this is what their skin looks like. There's no cosmetics involved.
That's amazing. I love these before and afters because, I mean, you just immediately see the change. And so why stop now? How about Ellen,
yeah.
Robin, and Jill?
Right, and thanks for sharing all of those because they get the same results I get. As you can see, different areas of the face, around the eyes, on the forehead, around the mouth lines. I do the same thing. Every day I put it on. I wake up and I look in the mirror and I go, okay, I'm 62. You know, I'm not going to be perfect, but I want to look fresh. And I'm telling you, I look completely different with my Plexaderm because really all it's doing is smoothing out those lines and creases. So I look like myself. I just look fresher. And that's why it's so exciting to share this 6-pack for $14.95 because we want everyone to get their hands on it and share their Plexaderm stories.
And we're definitely going to get to that deal, but first I have to ask, I mean, maybe it's an obvious question. You see these results, but over the past 5 years, Plexaderm has such a huge fan base. What do you think the reasons are for that?
Yeah, you know what? In the beginning, it was just a curiosity thing. But, you know, as time has gone on, we spend more time looking at our phones, looking at our cameras, doing these, you know, across the laptop, looking at ourselves. And so it really made Plexaderm take off along with ease of use. We've had a lot of copycats try to, you know, do what we do, but that's why we've been around for almost 6 years now, because remember, it's simply a serum, put it on clean, dry skin, let it rest for 10 minutes, and then you have 10 hours of usage. You do wash it off at the end of the day. This is not something after 6 weeks you look better. This is at the end of the day you wash it off, and that's what makes it so great.
Yeah, on the daily, make it part of your skincare routine. So how exactly, if we can dive a little deeper, does this actually work?
Yeah, so what they do is they take the silicates from the clay rock. I have the clay rock thing right here to remind me to talk about it. What the silicates do is they create this nice, beautiful, invisible shield. That's why we ask you to have clean, dry skin. So if you use moisturizer, make sure it soaks in. I have very dry skin. I use moisturizer. But if you put the moisturizer on and then you try to put the Plexaderm right on top, it's not going to do its job. So think about how Plexaderm works. It gets to your skin and it creates a beautiful, invisible shield. The reason we ask you to wait 10 minutes is we want you to have 10 hours of usage. You're actually going to see a difference in 2 to 3 minutes. So be patient and wait it out. It's totally worth it. it.
Absolutely. Thanks for the time this morning, and I'm going to get to that deal for everyone right now. If you don't want to look at your age, treat yourself today like it was your birthday, because now's the time to try it. Plexaderm, and see those results for yourself. You can try Plexaderm today for just $14.95 with no automatic shipping by visiting plexadermtrial.com, or you can call a toll-free number 1-800-923-8973. You'll also get free shipping if you order now. Again, go to plexadermtrial.com to give it a try, or call 1-800-923-8973.